Hey, so I was just sitting here thinking about something and I kind of want to share it with you real quick. There is basically two types of agencies out there right now, two completely different roles. The first one is always chasing clients for payments, chasing them for approvals, chasing them when contracts come up, chasing the next pitch, working hard doing good work, and clients still leave after 6 months anyway. The second type, total opposite. Clients chase them, actually chase them, emailing to ask when a slot opens up, sending referrals without being asked, renewing before the contract even ends. For the longest time, I thought the difference between these two was talent or pricing or like having a fancy brand. Turns out it's none of that. The real difference is something kind of quiet that most agencies never bother to set up. It's the system running underneath the work. The thing that makes your value super obvious every single day. Catches problems before the client even sees them. Makes you feel less like a vendor and more like a part of their team. And honestly, the easiest way to build that whole system right now is Claude Code. So today, I want to walk you through 5 things you can build with Claude Code that flip this whole thing on its head. Your clients stop seeing you as a contractor, they start seeing you as their strategic brain. Churn drops, referrals come in, renewals happen before you even ask. And you don't need to be a developer for any of this. If you can describe what you want, Claude Code just builds it. I'll keep this super simple, no code on screen, none of that, just the use case, the actual problem it solves, and how to set it up. Real quick, before you jump in, if you run a marketing agency or you are a B2B business or a SaaS founder and you want help setting up a system that keeps your clients longer and brings in 5 to 6 highly targeted sales intro calls every single month consistently, that's literally what I help people do. Link to book a free call with me is right down in the description. We'll just chat through what's making clients quietly slip away and which one of these to plug in first. No pitch, no pressure, super chill conversation. Cool. Alright, let's get into it. Build number 1, the 3am alert system. Okay, build number 1. The number 1 reason clients quietly leave is honestly pretty simple. They notice something dipping before you do. Maybe leads slow down, revenue dips, conversions drop a bit, and they start wondering, does my agency even know this is happening? That little doubt grows, then they are out. So the fix is a script that just watches your clients' key numbers 24/7. Ad spend, conversions, traffic, lead volume, whatever matters for that account. When something drops past a certain point, you get a ping. You literally just tell Claude Code, hey, build me a script that connects to my clients' Google Ads, Meta Ads, and Google Analytics. Pull the key numbers every 6 hours. Compare them against the last 14 days. Email me if anything drops more than 15%, that's it. Claude Code writes it, tests it, fixes the bugs. You are up and running in an afternoon. But here is the real magic. When the alert fires at 3 am, you don't freak out. You just look into it calmly. Then at 9 am, you send your client a chill little email. Hey, just saw conversion rate dipped overnight. Here's what probably caused it. Here's what we are testing today. They hadn't even opened their dashboard yet. You already knew. You already had a plan. That one email completely changes how they see you forever. Build 2, the weekly insight engine. Most agency reports are kind of backward looking, right? Here's what we did last week. But here's the thing, clients don't really pay for reports, they pay for insight, two very different things. So we build a weekly insight engine in Claude Code. You set it up once, every Sunday, it just does 3 things on its own. Pulls fresh data from your client's accounts, compares it against the last few weeks and the same week last year. And then it looks at competitor signals, market trends, whatever makes sense for that client. Then it writes one short paragraph, not a 20-page deck, just one little paragraph, something like, your CTA dropped 8% this week. Looks like competitor X started running big promos on Tuesday. Here are 2 angles we wanna test this week. You read it Monday morning, you forward it to your client every single week. After like 4 weeks of those, they cannot imagine losing you. Not because you worked harder, because every Monday you are spotting stuff they didn't. You become their second brain. You just tell Claude Code, build me a weekly script that pulls this data, compare these trends, and write me a short Monday email in this tone. It builds it, you check the first one, done. Build 3, the custom mini tool. Build number 3, this one is honestly the quietest power move on the whole list. So pick your top 3 clients. For each one, build a tiny custom tool inside Claude Code. Not a SaaS product, not some huge app, just a small thing they use every single day that nobody else can give them. Like for a SaaS founder, maybe it's a CHURN calculator that hooks into their database. For an e-commerce client, maybe it's a margin checker that flags products losing money. For an agency client, maybe it's a content idea generator trained on their best past content. It takes a weekend to build with Claude Code. You give it to them as a gift. You go, hey, build this for you, took me a couple hours. The team starts using it every day. And now you are not a vendor anymore, you are embedded in their workflow. Replacing you means losing the tool too. Most agencies never even think to do this. The ones who do, they almost never lose those clients. Build 4, the strategic QBR generator. Build number 4, quarterly business reviews. This is honestly where renewals are quietly won or lost. Most agencies treat them like homework. They pull last quarter's numbers, throw them in a slide deck, call it a review. But that's not why clients renew. Clients renew on vision, not on what already happened. So you build a strategic QBR generator with Claude Code. The script pulls last quarter's data, the past 3 quarters, and shows where the client is in their growth journey. Then it spits out 3 clean sections. 1. What worked and why. 2. What didn't work and what we learned. 3. And this is the one that actually matters, what we should do next quarter and what the projected outcomes look like. So now you walk into the renewal call with a 90-day forward plan, not a backward report. The client isn't deciding whether to keep you anymore. They are deciding whether to do what you are showing them. Completely different conversation. You just tell Claude Code, build me a QBR generator that takes my client's data and gives me a strategic doc with these 3 sections in this format. Done. Use it for every client, every quarter. Build number 5, the client memory layer. This is the one that takes you from good agency to honestly just irreplaceable. Most agencies forget stuff. The client mentioned something important in week 3. By month 6, nobody on your team remembers. The client brings it up again. Your reply lands flat. Trust drops a little, then a little more. Then they are gone. So you build a client memory layer with Claude Code. It does one thing. Every email thread, every call transcript, every Slack message, every meeting note, all of it gets processed and stored in a structured memory file for that one client. So when you are prepping for any meeting, you just ask Claude Code to pull a summary of everything that client ever said about a specific topic. Their goals from kickoff, concerns from last month, team changes, that competitor they mentioned in passing 6 months ago. Then you walk into the call and casually drop something they said back in March. By the way, you mentioned your CFO was worried about Q3 budgets. How did that end up landing for him? That one moment is what makes clients judge you. They feel seen in a way nobody else makes them feel. And that feeling, that's what they pay to keep, year after year. So yeah, that's it. Those are the 5 Claude Code builds that flip the whole dynamic. The alert system catches problems before clients see them. The Insight Engine makes you look like a genius every Monday. The custom tool embeds you into their daily life. The QBR generator turns renewals into vision conversations. And the memory layer makes every client feel deeply seen. The agencies that keep clients for years aren't working harder than the ones that lose them. They just have these things running quietly underneath, making the value impossible to miss. And one thing, don't try to build all 5 tomorrow. That's a recipe for burning out. Just pick the one that fixes your biggest leak right now. If clients are going quiet on you, start with the alert system. If renewals feel stressful, start with the QBR generator. If you keep losing clients to we want to try something new, start with the custom tool. One build this month, that's the move. And honestly, if you want help setting these up without spending 3 months figuring it out solo, that's literally what I do. I help marketing agencies, video businesses, and SaaS founders get 5 to 6 highly targeted sales intro calls every single month consistently. And on top of that, keep the clients they already have for way longer. Book a free strategy call with me, link is right down in the description. We'll just talk through where your clients are quietly slipping away, which of these tools set up first, and how to plug it into what you are already doing. Super chill conversation, that's it. Because the agencies getting chased this year, they are the ones making their value visible every single day. Not louder, just clearer. Alright, go make yours visible. I'll catch you in the next video.